Hey guys, welcome back to A Bit Tactical, where we are going to continue talking about the Kasrkin kill team. Today, we're going to cover some builds that you can have and a little bit of the operatives. Let's just get right into it with how the team's built. First of all, you will always have a Kasrkin sergeant, no matter what. He has to come with the team. He is, in fact, the only operative that has to be part of the team. Other than him, you do have your option of 4 gunners. Remembering that a sharpshooter, your guy with a sniper rifle, counts as a gunner. And your choice of 5 specialists. These guys can either be all elite troops or, as I said, your choice of 4 specialists. I am gonna always recommend that you do this. In fact, let me break it down for you. Your commsman is probably your most important model on the whole team. I know that sounds a little exaggerated, but it truly is just the case. He is the best commsman in the game, being able to give APL to anybody, regardless of distance or visibility. This guy can give an APL, and he can do this action twice. On a 2 APL team, I don't think I need to explain why that's really good. So this guy is a must bring every single game. Your recon specialist, likewise, is always a must bring. He gives you the ability to choose 2 scouting options at the beginning of the match. So you could take a dash and an infiltrate, or even 2 of the same, so 2 dashes if you really wanted to. So your recon troop is also a must-have. The medic is also a must-have. He allows you to heal your guys, but more importantly, he allows you to revive them. This can be very useful. There's a few strategies that I have that require this guy. Yeah, you're going to take him. The only guy who you may potentially not take is the demo trooper. This guy allows you to lay down a melta mine that has pretty good damage. However, it is a defensive weapon. It is an area denial weapon, and it can only ever kill 1 target because of that. It's a proximity mine. You cannot set it off. So this is a guy that you may just not take. If you really do have that area denial you need, you have a strategy for that, and I do have some strategies with that, then yeah, take him. However, he is the only one that you would consider not taking. Then, of course, you have your elite trooper, who is your normal dude. In fact, with all the specialists, they all have the exact same stats. They have 8 wounds, 4 up save, they hit on 4s, 3-4 damage profile for their weapon, and 4 attacks. The 2-3 gun butt with 3 attacks, yeah, all of them are the same, which is why you would take them. The only reason you would switch out the demo trooper for an elite trooper is because the elite trooper does have a special ability. He has 1 extra elite point to use for any shooting attack made by this model. So you could, there's some strategies attached to him, but that's really the only reason why you would take him over him. These are your gunner options. Yes, I do reuse my hotshot volley gun as my recon troop because I don't have an extra recon troop. Ignore that. But yeah, these are your gunner options. You have a plasma gun, the hotshot volley gun, the melta gun, the grenadier, and the sharpshooter. Remember, the sharpshooter always counts as a gunner. You can only take 4 of these guys, and it kind of depends on who you're going up against. I'll get into their individual stats, well, their weapon profiles with their own video. But for now, let me just show you when you would use these guys, or when you would bring these guys. If you're going up against an elite team, this is who I usually bring. My plasma gunner, he has an AP2 weapon. Obviously, there's some downsides to it, but you know, it's AP2. Your melta gun, which has almost no downsides other than range, which is 6, also has AP2. Your grenade launcher has a crack grenade, which is AP1, and your sharpshooter hits on 2s with a 3/3 damage profile and mortal wounds 4 and silent. So these guys, this is why the Kasrkin are known as an elite killer. You can straight up trade with these 4 models and you win. All right, they're left with 2 models, you still have 6. Yeah, not a good combination. Not a good combination for the elite team. However, this is what I usually bring when I go up against a horde team. Don't get me wrong, the Melta, you can still bring him up, but I like keeping my distance a little bit when I'm fighting horde teams. So I like to bring the hot shot volley gun. It comes with 5 attacks. P1, so you do have to hit a crit, but I mean, you're Kasrkin, you're gonna hit that crit, baby. The grenade launcher is always gonna be good. That's a must bring. So same with the plasma gun, and same with the sharpshooter. They're just too good not to bring. The only people you would switch out would be the melta and the hotshot volley gun. Your melta, obviously, if you play Into the Dark, you're probably gonna bring him in too. So let's recap a little bit here. For a horde team, this is what I usually bring. You have your must-haves, your medic, your commsman, and your recon guy. Yes, I did have a model. I just didn't really like the way I painted him, so I don't like bringing him. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, an elite trooper and a demo trooper for area denial. It's a good way to just keep them at bay, keep them behind you, so that they don't totally overwhelm you. My gunners are the sharpshooter, that's a must-have always. Plasma gunner, must-have always. And the grenade, same thing. Bit of a controversial choice, but I like the hotshot volley gun. He shoots 5 dice, which means that when you change your elite point, or you change 2 dice with your elite point, you still have 4 attacks at the end of it. It just feels very nice to use him. Same, and you know, your sergeant, always gonna bring him. So this is what I usually like to bring in against a horde team. Sometimes I'll bring in an extra elite troop if I think I have, you know, some kind of strategy. But for the most part, this is what I like to bring. Now let's go into the elite team. So this is what I use for the elite team killer. Yeah, this is just, I feel like it's self-explanatory. I've got 2 AP2 weapons, 1 AP1 weapon, and a sharpshooter. If you watch my equipment guide, you also know that you can put a crack grenade on that trooper right now, right there, and now you've got another person who can potentially one-shot an elite trooper. Or one-shot an elite team guy. The Space Marine? I don't know, something like that. And you of course have your sergeant, which comes with a plasma pistol. So that's 3 AP2 models, 2 AP1 models, and a sharpshooter who hits on 2s and has mortal wounds 4 for his crits. On a team that can use elite points, which can change die by themselves. I mean, and also has a tactical ploy that allows you to re-roll any or all of your dice so long as the model that you are attacking has already gone. There's some more stipulations, but you know, watch my other video for that. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason these guys are known as elite team killers. That's exactly what they are. it's almost self-explanatory how you how you win. Just charge in and start trading those models. But yeah, this is the Kasrkin team. It's always going to be a 10 model team. That's probably not going to change, even with the new edition. Yeah. The next video, I'm going to start going in depth with some of these operatives. I think actually, I'm probably just going to do a video on the sergeant, perhaps the sergeant and the medic, but definitely the sergeant. We're going to go more in depth with his stats, with what he can do, his special ability, which is to give 2 extra elite points. But, you know, we'll go more in depth with that. And a few strategies, how I like to use him. A kind of wacky theory on how you could possibly use him. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please press the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know, all the cringe YouTube stuff. All right, I'll see you guys next video.